Hello, hello! Are we live? Welcome, all welcome. Game looks a little bit loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Jedi Survivor is a much quieter game for some reason, overall. Just the way it comes out in OBS, it's really quiet, so I've got to turn it up. Speaking of which, I have updated my featured page at long last, or I'm about to. I was literally just working on it. There's the charity shoutout and QOTD. I'll talk about those more in a bit. But before we even get into today's game, I just want to mention I've had the, charity events featured for a while, but now I want to change the banner art, and I also would like to put a new featured series. I'm gonna edit the section content, and I'm gonna put in the Jedi Survivor playlist instead. And I haven't made it yet, which was what I wanted to do. I needed to make the Jedi Survivor playlist because I haven't. How do I make a new playlist? Where's the button for that? They've rearranged everything. I don't know where to find it. Where is the? How do I make a new playlist? Wait, I actually don't remember. Hold on, we're gonna work this out. There's a new banner art though, looking good. I know the Jedi Survivor image is a bit low res, but it was the best one I could find, and honestly it doesn't need to be high res. You can see what it is, it's not a... Oh, here it is. It's not, a big one, but yeah. I actually haven't made a playlist for Jedi Survivor yet, so I need to do that. I'm gonna do it now. But, I haven't, basically, I was gonna stream it again today, but I am beginning to feel that kind of, man, I've been doing this every day, I'm getting a little burnt out, just a little. And also, I don't want to have to keep streaming this every single day when basically no one's watching it, and people aren't exactly clamoring for it, but, I figured, I looked at my banner and I remembered, oh yeah, that's, like, featured right now, I need to switch that up. So here is Jedi Survivor now. Featured page should be looking a bit different any moment now. You got the banner art, and there's the playlist, it's beautiful. But the thing is, the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, people seemed really interested in that, and I thought, you know what, screw light goals, screw, waiting on the game getting popular, let's just play more of it now, because, I mean, regardless of, how, successful it is statistically, I've really been actually wanting to come back to this game, to play more of the endings and kind of finish what we started. So I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, or what exactly we're going to do today, how we're going to do this. I don't have a strict plan, but we're back with more of the Stanley Parable. Here it is. Let me just get it up on screen. The Stanley Parable 2. I love the new menu. I didn't think this would be the regular menu. It feels weird, but, you can play the original to see the old menu anytime. I'm sure it'll revert back at some point. There'll be an option for it. But also, I want to show you guys something. First of all, I'm also going to do that second ping to see if people respond to this. Gameplay has started. But before we continue, I just want to show you guys that every time I launch the game, something different happens, and I've missed it twice now, because I launched the game once off camera, and I can't even remember why. I didn't even do anything. I didn't need to, so you guys missed that out completely. And I got this achievement: welcome back, quit the game, and then start it again. You only get the achievement when you actually begin the game and load into, like, actually playing it. But I got that achievement last night when I was getting the thumbnail, and then I realized I could just use the Steam page. It was really dumb. I didn't need to do that, and you guys missed out on that. But then also, it gives me this prompt every time I load up the game to set the clock time, because it's 12 AM by default. And the first stream I did it, and it was fine. It was like, great, and then it just took me to the menu screen. And then the second time, I couldn't be bothered, and I was like, why is it asking me for the clock? So I just hit go with the regular 12 time. And then I got these dialogue boxes chastising me for, like, picking the default times. Like, you didn't even try. And then I saw the time was 5 PM, and I thought, what if I lied? And I put 5 AM, and it was like, there's no way of me knowing. Maybe that is the correct time. Maybe it's 12 AM. Maybe that's true or not. And then it gave me another slider to say, how accurate is this? And it was like inaccurate to accurate. So I just slid it to like the lowest accuracy possible. And it was like, okay. It was, I don't know, it was weird. But apparently, it's going to give me more new sliders this time. So we get the developed by Crows, written by Davey Redden, however that's pronounced. And then... oh, okay, I didn't get this. I didn't get this last time. This is weird. I got this the first time, but I didn't get this the last 2 times. Why is it asking me to do it again? Honestly, I think that'll do. We'll make the game a bit darker for immersion. What is this? Please... again, you guys have missed out on the second and third time I loaded the game. I'm really sorry, because I had no idea that this was a thing. But there's this, like, pre-menu game that's its whole own thing. Please adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friends. I think that's more than friends. I think friends is... please adjust the slider until the notify comes on. What is this? What on earth? Okay, the number 9. Does that count? Or does it have... because that's not the number 9. That's the word 9. That's the number 9. What is this? Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slider. Okay. This is so strange. Which of the 2 made-up words below is the most appealing to you? Occuboinkle or Scrumtush? I like boink, but this is harder to pronounce. Scrumtush is pretty good. What? Honestly, they're both good. Can I just leave that in the middle? They're both good. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay. What are we testing for here? Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, I got it right in front of me. Is the time that it is right now the correct... what? What is happening? What is time anyway? No. I don't... probably, yeah, there's a lot of things I don't think I've said about myself. It's kind of hard in a yes-no question. Help? What is going on? I'm so confused. Okay, I'll help if you... need help? Will you come back to visit me? Is this not the narrator? Who is this? I mean, sure, yeah, I will definitely be playing this game more in future, even off camera, if I'm being honest, guys, even after I've done everything. This is a game that I want 100%. I want to get all the achievements, so even if I finish getting all of them, like, the main endings today, I might still come back to this game for more streams or just finish it off camera. Because, again, I played the Stanley Parable before, recently, only a year ago, so it's still pretty fresh in my memory. But we got all these new bucket endings and stuff. I haven't even messed around with the settings yet. There's an achievement for that. But right now, I just want to begin the game. We're going to get straight into this. So we have the achievement, Welcome Back, which I didn't even know was an achievement, but here we are. And honestly, we might get more achievements today. Right now, though, I want to focus on endings.
Stanley worked for a company
I'm not going to skip this. It's a great cutscene. It's only a minute. Let's watch it again.
Number 427's job was he sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed
bum bum bum
orders
bum
came to him
bum
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 telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did.
I love the music.
Every month.
The music of this game is pretty good.
And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Alright. So first things first,
Something very peculiar happened.
we've got to think about all the endings
Something
we've
that would
gotten.
forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
It's kind of funny that the game actually calls itself The Stanley Parable 2, even though it's not The Stanley Parable 2. I don't know, it's weird.
Monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up.
Like, it's Ultra Deluxe, it's not 2.
Call a meeting, or even say.
But man, I love the new cutscene with all the new
Never in all the years
visuals.
of the company had
It's
this
nice.
happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the
excuse me.
longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Right. So, I just want to go through all of the possible endings in a logical order, okay? We got the ending where we closed the door on ourselves and just stayed in our room before. But what if we do it with the bucket?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What if we picked up the bucket?
Stanley decided
We
to go to the meeting
can't.
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We can't. It's not possible to close yourself in with a bucket. Okay. Well, in that case, also, 4:30, this came up in the achievements, because I was looking at the achievements. There's an achievement, same as the original game, for clicking on door 435 times. I've got to be honest, I have no idea why. I don't remember this being a thing, but, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, please.
5.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yeah.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Yeah.
no. I can't just give these...
Oh, I remember this
a
now.
measly 5 clicks.
Oh, I remember
Suppose
this.
You were to click the door
This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a whole
That's the
ending.
kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Yeah. This is the ending that tests, you know, oh, so you were looking at the achievements. What if I continue walking and ditch this? What if I pick up the bucket? He's normally spoken by now.
When Stanley came to a set of...
Alright, I'm gonna begin the game again. Does he remember, or do we have to do it again?
all of his co-workers... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Okay.
Click a door 5 times. Is that
The
all
law,
that you
that's
think an
why.
achievement is worth? No,
What's up, Home Slice?
I
Home
can't
Slice,
just
I like
take
that.
these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose...
How you doing?
were
Howdy,
to
Home
click door
Slice.
20.
How you doing?
I would say that's the kind of effort that
Honestly,
warrants
I'm
recognition.
fine. I've been really struggling to work on my university essays. I've been really procrastinating because it's like the one thing that I don't really enjoy about my degree. It's just all the essay writing and research. It's really difficult. It's not even that I'm necessarily that bad at it. It's just a long, tedious process that I kind of struggle with sometimes. And some of the subjects and topics are not as interesting as I thought they would be. But other than that, I'm doing great. I've been recording a bunch of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gameplay, which might surprise you guys. I've been playing loads of FNAF 4 for the first time ever, because thanks to True Player, I got over my fear of it. In fact, a little shout out. If you guys weren't aware, to this day, it's still available publicly on the official channel. I still have the FNAF 4 playlist. Where is it? Maybe it's on my featured. Where is it? Overcoming fear? No? Really? Man, I should really put this thing on my featured, probably. Where is it? Did I miss it? Hold on. I just want to find it. It's somewhere here. There it is! Overcoming Fear! Five Nights at Freddy's 4 series, yeah. So the loose series I've done on FNAF 4, right? Well, it's continuing, sort of. This recording isn't for my channel, though. It's not even for Ethan's. It's for the FNAF 4 All Combinations channel, because this is a community project now. So, basically, I've privately recorded and uploaded a few videos, and I'm going to send them... Well, I haven't uploaded them yet, but I'm going to send them to Ethan so that he can add them to the library here, if you will, of FNAF 4. Because, honestly... I've never really got into the cheats and challenges of FNAF 4, but now that I have, man, there is so much to this game. There's so much more than people realize. Like, in terms of gameplay, it's subtle stuff, but it's nice twists that kind of go beyond a custom night, and also beyond FNAF 3. I really wish FNAF 3 had a custom night, or more in the way of cheats and challenges, but FNAF 4 does it. So you're all about the game, but man, the gameplay is top tier. It is so good. It's just, oh, lovely game. Although it did bug out on me one time, which is quite funny and also very surprising. Because if you have Insta-Foxy enabled on night 1, nothing should happen, because Foxy's not active on night 1. But I got killed by Foxy at one point, and it was very confusing. Because it just kind of spawned on me. It was a bug, I think. I don't know. Anyway, you guys will see that when it releases. I just thought I'd mention that. In terms of what I've been doing, this is the thing. I'm a doer. When people ask me how I'm doing, I tell them about what I've been doing, not what I've been feeling or what I am. I don't know. I'm hungry, I guess. How's that for an answer? I've spent way too much time and effort on this, so I'm just going to move on. Alright, I'm just going to move on. And keep playing. 20 times it is. I can click door 430 20 times. Look at my click speed. If I butterfly click.
I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Oh, come on.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes.
Fine. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. For the funny. 50 clicks. Let's go. Look at these clicks. We can go slow. And fast. I actually find it quicker to tap with one finger rather than two.
No,
I don't know.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something.
Come on.
To be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some
How far away can I click it
hustle,
from?
Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
I can click it.
Go put 20 clicks into door
click.
number 417.
417. Ooh. This is actually fun. Like, I gotta go find the right door now. But yeah, I can click this thing. I can click this thing from a certain distance away before it goes back to typing, which is interesting. Alright, 417. Let's go find it. 417. There you are. They're all locked though. Can't open them.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? Alright, sure, why not? This is fun. Ooh, that's weird. This one doesn't have a number. What's that all about? Why is this one numberless? 437. Where is 437? I'm sure we'll find it. This goes up to 436. Oh, there it is.
Excellent.
You're hiding from me.
Somewhere. Now door 415.
Yes. This feels like an achievement. It's like click all the doors once. That would be a good achievement, actually. 415, he says. Also, this is the new content door, isn't it? It was at one point.
Now, back to door number 437.
437, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boy. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
The copy machine. This one?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Nice. I think he's gonna get frustrated and bored and find the pointlessness in all of this real soon. And also, just to respond to the rest of chat, Super Soul has been doing the same. Essay writing on books I don't give a crap about. Yeah, it's not that I don't give a crap about some of this history, but I feel like the learning process hasn't been to the same level of quality in some classes as with others. For reasons that I don't want to make personal, but... Adrian, welcome to the stream. Long time no see or talking. Well, I guess. Nice to see you anyway. What was the last stream you tuned in for? Do you remember? Because I sure as hell don't. Also, you're preparing for a 1-week internship. Lots of documents and stuff, which is annoying. That does sound a bit tedious. Also, the game audio is a bit quiet. Alright, I'm turning it up, guys. Let me know if this is loud enough. Also, I mean, there's the audio settings here. They're all maxed out. Tell me if the game's still too quiet. You want to really hear that door rattle.
Now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Is that loud enough? Is that good? Is that good? So you can hear the dialogue nice and clean. 419's desk. Is that the one you used to get the other achievement? No, that's 434. Where's 419? 419. There we are. Can I get up here somehow? Oh.
Yes! This is great!
There we
You're
go.
putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's
This
keep
is
it up.
gameplay.
Just give me a few clicks on door 416.
What is this? Again, this one isn't labeled. 416. Alright, 416 is down here, right? It's, yeah, this one.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine.
Almost again, the copy machine. Let's go! Guys, clicking simulator. Cookie clicker players be like. Let's go!
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
Here we go! 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5!
Yes! We did it!
Achievement unlocked.
Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
That was so funny.
You really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were
Well, I don't know. I just wanted to see what happened because I couldn't believe it either. But yes, that's so cool. I love his like dialogue and narration and stuff. Like, what even is that? What even is that? Dude is I don't know. That's not how I remember it. I think the ending I'm thinking of is when you climb out the window, which we kind of cut off short last time. So, you know what? I think I might actually do this one this time. I think I might actually go for this and actually sit through the whole thing.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
But yeah, I mean, I love how excited he was
it was part of the
about that
game's
achievement.
design all along.
Now, sorry
He
for
then
talking over
praised
this,
the game for its insightful
but there
and witty
are
commentary into the nature of video game structure
captions,
and its examination of
and
structural
we did do this
narrative
before on the
tropes.
last stream,
So,
partially,
now
and
that
I've
you're
seen
here,
this
what do you
before
think?
multiple
Isn't this a fun and
times.
unique place to be?
But yeah,
Why
that
don't we
was
take a minute
kind of
just
wholesome.
to
Actually, it
drink
was
it
really
all
funny.
in. Okay, I'm over it now.
There
What
we
do you
go.
think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Ooh, are you sick of this gag? No.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue.
Yeah.
But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Maybe.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place.
Indeed.
Now, think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other
Yes.
option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard
Got
all
100% the game, dude.
Oh, and this is rich.
I got
Perhaps you just
to
played the other
100%
option,
it.
And now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
It is so
Though
funny.
if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Damn. So we can just enjoy this pure white void for as long as we like, and you can't pick the other one. So yeah, I'm gonna begin the game again to get the other one now. I do want to see what happens. Let's do it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Let's go.
What could it mean? Stanley decided
For some
to go
reason,
to the
crouching
meeting.
really helps
Perhaps he
climb.
had simply missed a memo.
Ooh. I wonder if you can make that window.
At first, Stanley assumed
There we
he'd
go.
broken the map until he heard this narration.
Kinda wish they
and
played the
realized it was
Adventure
part
Line
of the
music
game's
during this, it would
design all
fit.
along.
Well, I've
He
got an
then
idea.
praised the game for
That
its
gives me an
insightful
idea.
and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
I'm gonna say yes this
Well, I
time.
don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game.
I mean,
any
he's
old
right.
time you
He's
want,
right.
Like right now.
But what if I
You could
don't?
have done it just then.
If I don't?
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Oh, okay. Okay, but what if?
There once was a man named Stanley.
Bum bum ba da da dum bum bum. Oh wait, hold on.
Considered so
Wait,
manly.
hold on.
But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He
Bro,
pushed them
the
like
Ballad
some
of Stanley.
kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Man, that was nice. I enjoyed that. Well done. Beautiful. Love it. Anyway, yeah, sure, Adrian. Add me on Discord. I don't know what your Discord is, but you can find mine, right? It's public on the Hydration Nation. Just add me, message me. Yeah, that'd be cool. It's weird, because honestly, there are some regulars in live chat who I've probably only ever spoken to publicly through the YouTube live chat. Like, damn, let's message already. It's been like years. You've been following me for a while. I recognize your name, which means that like you must have been, you know, someone who spent a significant amount of time here. But yeah, Supercell. Sorry, I know you meant the door thing. I just thought it'd be funny. But yeah, no, I'm gonna sit through all of this. I want to see what happens. It's worth it, okay, guys? This whole game is just mocking completionists like me. I was actually talking to my girlfriend Lucy the other day, and I think I've identified my kind of game. I think I know exactly what kind of gamer I am now. Like, it's been long enough that I've been gaming long enough in my life to really like, there is a very specific kind of game that kind of ticks all the boxes for me. And she was showing me a game called Dredge, which I've never heard of until she brought it up, but apparently it's kind of popular, and also it's this amazing indie game that pretty much is like it was made for me. It's even on my queue. I've put it on my wish list. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet, but before I show off Dredge, hold on, the music just cut. Hello? More! No! Give me more! No! Please. I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there will be. It could just be this forever, but you know what? This is fine. I'll just tab out and start talking about Dredge, because I'm live streaming. This is what I do. I wonder if this game will ever pull a DDLC and be like, I know you're recording at some point. That'd be nice. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna just tabbing out until the narrator pipes up. But there's this game called Dredge, which is a single-player fishing adventure with a sinister undercurrent. Sell your catch, upgrade your boat, and dredge the depths for long-buried secrets. Explore a mysterious archipelago and discover why some things are best left forgotten. Basically, it's a tycoon game that's themed around fishing, boats, the ocean, but it's like secretly a bit of a horror game. It's got Lovecraftian elements. You can run into some like crazy sea creatures and environments. There's loads of exploration. I'm not sure. It might be procedurally, like, randomly generated. And I was looking at this, and I was thinking, damn, I need to get on YouTube, clickbait a live stream of this with Iron Lung in the title. Like, this is my kind of game. It's indie. It's got a beautiful and unique art style. Very charming. It's got, like, exploration and resource collection game mechanics. Not like a Minecraft sandbox, necessarily. It's more of a tycoon, but hey, Pizza Sim is my favorite FNAF game. At least right now. And, it's got, like, you know, a bit of a dark side with the horror element and, like, you know, some interesting, unique kind of twist. It's taken two unique ideas and fused them together. It's a fishing game with a horror element. You have to, like, maintain your boat and everything. And it's like, oh my god, this is literally my kind of game. Because also, it's the kind of game that it would be a lot of fun to 100% complete because of the exploration element and all of that kind of thing. I mean, even AAA titles, like the Jedi games, honestly. I don't know, like, there's, but I have a thing for indie games with, like, art style, soundtrack, you know, game loop, exploration, kind of, you know, resource collection, you know, tycoon management stuff, and obviously an interesting story as well as potentially horror elements. I don't know, like, I just looked at this game and thought, damn, I gotta do a Let's Play on this. So at some point, I don't know when, because it already came out a month ago, so if I was to hop on it now, I'm not exactly gonna be riding the algorithm, so I might as well wait, but, like, sooner or later, I'm gonna play that game. I think it might actually be over, guys. Like, it's been, like, a minute, and there's been nothing, so I'm gonna go. I don't know if there's some achievement for surviving here for an amount of time, but yeah, I'm gonna begin the game again. But yeah, I don't know, there's a lot. And it's just one of many games that I think, man, I gotta check out. But I've only got so much time. Especially with this new, you know, scheme of mine. To just kind of focus on one game and just play through one game, then get it done, and then do one game at a time on the channel, basically. Like, there's stuff like this, which isn't quite as...
All of his co-workers were gone.
Why is the music so different?
What could it mean?
But
Stanley
it's like...
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This music's really different. What's going on?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna press all the computer buttons. Why is the music so different this time? Weird. But I was just gonna say... Ooh, okay. The, I'm sorry, this music's really throwing me off. I've never heard it before. It's like a new one. We'll be back for you, I promise. This new scheme of streaming one game at a time. What do we think of it so far? I've done
Stanley came to a set of 2
3
open doors. He entered the door
of you know, Simulacra, and then I did Jedi. I'm doing Jedi Survivor now, which is going to be a bit of a longer one. Maybe it's too soon to say. Yeah, it's still got this. I still got to find the collectibles. But I don't know. I am really I don't know. I'm really enjoying the collecting is sexy. Where the false prophet's rude. I'm really enjoying playing one game at times. What I'm saying. It feels really nice to be more organized. Hang on. Do the images actually give you clues? I can't remember which ones I have and haven't found. Well, we'll find out. Right, we're not going to do broom closet. Not now. Where can you find more of the monitors? Because there aren't any more monitors this way. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to begin the game again. Let's not worry about that. I want to do something else, right? Let me show you.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
You gotta don't do that, man. You're freaking me out with that shit. I don't like that.
The good old bucket.
I'm taking my bucket. I need my comfort bucket.
Off on another
I need my comfort bucket after hearing comments like that. Right, what if I do this?
Oh, please.
Is it different if you have the
Are you really just doing
bucket?
this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
What if I do it with the bucket? Anything different?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling
think
the
it is.
satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble
I talked
cause.
to Matt in private about
Perhaps
100% important
yes,
matters.
almost
Definitely, it's not memes, guys, I swear. Go in our DMs, and it's just like GIFs, honestly. I can't even remember. It's nothing important. We just kind of fuck around because, like... I mean, we just chill like that.
No, I'm still not feeling it. You see, now that you've gotten the bucket involved, my standards have gone up.
Oh.
Merely clicking a single door is no
The
longer
bucket
enough.
does make a difference.
Now, I want to see you press this bucket against multiple doors. Now,
Yeah.
that's the kind of thing that merits an achievement.
Okay.
Why don't you put 20 bucket touches into
Bucket
door
touches.
417?
Will it make a different noise? Like, will it make a different sound? Go on, the bucket's touching.
Okay, great. Now, go touch the bucket on door 437 a few times.
437.
Yes, now we're getting somewhere. How about door 415?
I think it's just
Give
some
it
subtle
bucket
changes.
love.
I think it's just some subtle changes, to be honest. Although, hang on, 4 and 5. Did we ever click 4 and 5 before? Is this even the same order? Oh god, that noise.
Now,
Ow,
back
my
to door
ears.
number 437.
Okay, if you say so. 437, here we go.
You know, I think the copy machine
Yep.
needs some attention. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're
This
getting
is a bit
somewhere.
different. 417.
Okay, now bring the bucket on top of employee 419's desk.
Ah, yes. Let's go. Come on.
Yes,
on.
this is great. Now the bucket knows exactly what it's like to be employee
The bucket, it knows
419.
exactly what it's
Now,
like to be
let's
419.
introduce it to door 416.
Alright, 416, let's go. Very important mission here.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
I'm going. I'm going.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door. Yes, we did it.
Yes.
Wow, that felt amazing.
Man, I really wish I picked the other
Not all
balloons.
buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building. Or
Yeah.
what it's like to be employee 419.
Yep.
Buckets may dream of an experience like this, but few can say they've truly lived it. You've given a bucket hope today.
What?
Stanley, I'm very proud.
I've given a bucket hope. That's so funny. Alright. Well, moving on. It is time... Do these carry over? I don't remember what the thing with the computers is, but there is something. Gotta go fish for Cthulhu. Yeah, basically. It's not giving me the input. I don't suppose I can open this, because the monitors are definitely not scattered around later in the building. Maybe I've got to go right this
Stanley
time.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Right. What have we not done
And
yet?
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Did we do the adventure line with the bucket? I don't think we did. I really don't think we did, guys.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section.
We did go down
straight
here,
ahead to the opposite.
but I'm not sure we went down here with the bucket. Adventure line with the bucket?
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Wait, what? Wait, this is different. Is this because I was holding the bucket? What?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
It's got the wife
We've
and the
come
baby.
together here because we care about you very much.
Even the
It's
computer.
this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
Oh my
The
god.
bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content.
That's so
We're
funny.
the ones that
It's got
matter,
all these
Stanley.
references.
Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet.
The Adventure Line,
Because
the Broom
that's
Closet.
What fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite
Oh my
jokes, not
God.
this bucket that they've never seen before.
The Broom
Yes,
Closet's
I
a
know I'm the one
character.
who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
That's so
Don't
funny.
you want another story involving the Adventure
The
Line?
Adventure
We
Line.
can make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Alright.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows
It's
where it'll
TM.
go off to next? Oh,
weird
and
who's
it
driving
played
that.
some silly music as well.
Yes! The Adventure Line is back! Let's go. Refractor Bay 6. Small asset import. Dude, we are about to return to the Adventure Line. Let's go.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable
Oh,
is
this
all
is
about.
epic. What is
Don't
this?
you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I remember this.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was
my
back then.
gosh, what
Let's
is
do it for
this?
the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're
This looks
going
really
to have
cool.
to give
I
something
love
up.
the aesthetic of this place. I don't know what the numbers are for, but that looks really cool. Oh. Can I open these? Can we get the Adventure Line music back? This is kind of creepy. This game is unintentionally scary a lot of the time, I gotta say. I'm really surprised I wasn't in like a horror thing. Whoa. Speaking of horror, that's really creepy, actually. This is making me pretty uncomfortable, to be honest. I'm almost afraid to, like, look around. It's just interesting what assets are here. I've got phone stuff, but yeah, what is this?
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get
Oh
rid
no.
of the bucket.
No, you can't do
That's
this
why
to
I'm
me.
very proud to introduce a brand new character.
You can't do this to me.
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
I don't believe you. No!
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
No,
True,
no.
it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already
Oh
feels
my
as though
God.
it's been part of the cast
The
all
Bucket
along. Don't you
Destroyer.
agree?
I love these characters, guys. The
Can
baby
you guess
couple
what
cut
the Bucket
out.
Destroyer does?
The wife
Surely
statue.
you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley.
The Bucket
Say
Destroyer.
goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine
No.
when you're ready.
This is so sad. How could we do this? How could we destroy the bucket?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Oh my god.
Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so
What is
densely
happening?
loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about?
The broom closet.
I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
I want a model
Okay,
Bucket
the
Destroyer.
Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed
No.
it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn
I
bucket.
refuse.
Quickly now, the fans are
I
waiting.
refuse,
Do
I'm not
for
gonna do
fans,
it.
Stanley, give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
What is this? This is so good. What is happening?
The Bucket Destroyer, my prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you,
Bucket
tell
Destroyer.
such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
What the hell? Literally, Superstar, it's so funny. They did the entire game all over again just to add this bucket. They didn't have to change every interaction for the bucket, but they did. Actually, is it okay for me to leave? No. Of course it fucking is. Why wouldn't it be?
This was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life. Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting.
We're doing it again, guys.
Stanley had felt
I gotta
bucket
see what
calling to
happens
him,
if I
telling
do
him that
destroy the
L
bucket.
Employee Lounge
I
was
gotta see what
simply the
happens.
place to be.
Curious.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than... No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Right.
Stanley took the door.
You
on
are
his
stuck
left
in the
to
mat
go back to
dimension
the
forever.
meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the main
Yeah, you're
section,
trapped here
followed straight
in my
ahead to
live
the
chat
opposite
for all
door.
eternity. Absolutely horrifying. A fate worse than death. A fate worse than death, that's for sure.
Oh, good, Stanley.
But yeah,
I'm
like,
glad you found your
I don't know why
way.
people
I
feel
knew
obligated
you'd
to
find
watch
this
my
place
stream.
eventually.
Like, this is entertainment. This is not something that anyone is required to attend. It's just there if you wish to experience all these games with me as I play through them, broadcasting to
You
the
see,
internet. That's
your
all it
friends
is.
and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you.
Don't feel
very
bad because I'm a
much.
small streamer who has
It's
like
this
2 people
bucket
watching.
You're
It's-
carrying around
I
everywhere.
don't care about that.
The bucket
I care a
isn't
bit,
even
but
from the
it's
original
not-
Stanley
it's not like a
Parable.
problem,
It's
to
just
be honest.
sequel content. We're the ones that
nice to
matter,
have more people
Stanley.
watching,
Classic
but, you know.
characters from the first game,
not like that
like
every
the
time.
Adventure Line and the Broom Closet, because that's what fans want from a sequel.
So
they
someone
want
is
more of
driving
their
this.
favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
Can I climb
Don't
this?
you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
What
we
are
could make
you?
the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it
So
played
funny.
some silly music as well.
Bum, 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 ba, 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 dum, ba, ba, bum.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is
classic.
all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the
No,
original
I'm following the
dialogue?
line.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Love the effects they've put on
It's
that.
as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans,
The
Stanley.
Adventure
Let's give them more
Line.
content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something
So
up.
I gotta see now, what happens if I give up the bucket? What happens if I give up the bucket this time?
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
The bucket
I think
destroyed.
it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out
funny.
character with so much personality.
So much
that to me,
personality.
it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
Such
Can you guess what the
personality.
Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it
Got
out.
such
for you.
humongous personality, guys.
Go ahead now,
Can I not
Stanley.
shut it
Say
off?
goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the
I
machine when you're
can't
ready.
turn it off. No?
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits.
Putting it in.
What other object in this game can you even say that about?
Oh wow, it's not even...
It
won't even let me do it.
Destroyer merchandise the fans will be
you can't even do it.
This.
That's so funny.
I'm
pressing all the buttons I can, guys, but I don't think I can even put it in. It won't even give me the option. It literally won't let me. I can't do it. I literally can't do it, guys. He just brings up and looks at it, and he can't do it. That's quite funny, actually. The bucket never dies. We can't crush the bucket. It's not possible.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Exactly. Good thinking. Now, what have we not done yet? Let's pick up the bucket.
A good bucket. A strong bucket. A humble bucket.
A humble bucket.
A bucket of culture and distinction.
Yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly.
Right, I know what we haven't done
this
yet.
Was not the correct way
we haven't disobeyed the narrator.
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind.
Yeah.
The bucket was wrong.
Now, we've already been down there with the bucket for everything, I think. What about this way?
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I love the voice. Now, we did jump off both with and without the bucket already, I do believe.
Good,
said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Alright.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. Oh. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I forgot about that. There's one of the trophies is down there. I wonder if it's like unreachable or something.
In here,
said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I will do as you say. I will do anything you ask. Oh god, that really is rather ominous, isn't it? It's just a complete void. Oh, that's horrible. What is going on?
Now pick up the phone,
Whoa.
said the bucket.
Pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Okay. Here we go. What now?
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
What?
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Oh, wow. This is like the ending of Bendy the Ink Machine all over again. Weird-ass apartment. What is going on? Jazz music. Alright. What are we supposed to do? Where are we going? I don't see a bucket in here. Hang on. My mouse did... There was something I could interact with. Oh. My mouse did... I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What? I saw my cursor appear for a moment. Oh, this thing. Oh, there you are. I didn't see you. Oh, look at that. I'm on the table. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press O to take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable reassurance bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
Stanley has psychological issues.
It doesn't literally talk and give
poor guy.
orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Press F to take me back home with you. Dude, this is...
Lately, I've been concerned about him.
Wow.
Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object,
Can I open any of
I
this?
want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Press L to go back to work. It's just going to be back and forth. I mean, his home's nice, I gotta say. It's definitely improved since the
I'll try
original.
Anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different
Is
location.
this like the insanity ending?
It doesn't do
The bucket
anything
law?
else.
Don't listen to the loud man. Press G for us to go back home. What if I don't? I think I probably have to. But dude,
You see, he's not listening.
the Stanley
He's still
law.
taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of
So
metal.
I gotta find the bucket, I guess. It's hide and seek. Let's find the bucket. Where's the bucket? Why is the bucket in different places? Am I putting it down elsewhere? Or is it actually moving on its own? Press N to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Holy shit.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Damn, look at
From
this.
now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice
But it is
shiny
cold and
side.
empty. Nice symbolism. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press U to go back home. This is amazing.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store
It's a
bucket.
fine
It's
bucket.
just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting
Sturdier.
liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
This is a premium bucket. Press G to relive the same day with me over and over.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from
Why is that
room
not
to
go
room.
then?
It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a
This
regular
bucket is an SCP. It has a psychological mimetic effect on its users to praise it as being a better bucket. Press X to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings.
Oh.
The bucket. No,
Door's
no,
open.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the
Bucket
bucket has to
sex?
say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I
Bucket
don't
sex?
understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
That's the effect of the bucket, guys. Clearly it's an SCP. Are we about to have bucket sex?
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Close your eyes. The game goes to black for us because Stanley obeys the bucket. Go back to work. Which button? What the fuck? Okay, that was eerie as hell. That was eerie. There's clearly a part of the collectible, so you can probably get it. Yeah. Ooh! There's like a very low % chance of this happening every time you load the game, where you just start off in a completely different room. But damn, that was eerie, dude. We got an alternative bucket
All
ending.
of his co-workers
The original
gone.
was a bit of a
What could it
horror
be?
bit. I'm gonna go
Stanley
get the original
decided
to
to go to the
compare it.
meeting room. Perhaps
The
he'd simply
whiteboard.
missed a memo.
Of course, the whiteboard ending. I remember now.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it
That
didn't
takes
make
you
a
back to the
single
doors.
difference. Nor did it advance the story.
The embrace
There it
of an
is.
old friend.
I didn't even realize the
withered
bucket was here.
companionship that stands
Completely
the
missed
test
it.
of Time.
Yeah, that was a complete accident. But yeah, I wonder if we can climb on any of this. Oh, hold on. Oh. Can we climb? Can we climb? Climbing? Climbing? Can we walk on any of this? Alright, I don't think there's anything else here for us other than the whiteboard ending! Which he doesn't even make a comment on, unless, maybe? Dog mode. Dog mode activated! That's new, is it? I don't remember that being in the original. We just got the whiteboard ending and activated dog mode. Now there's a dog sound every time I interact with something.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Is that it?
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was
we got
simply
it.
the
Since
place to be.
I didn't mean to pick up the bucket.
Had the bucket turned out to
Picking
be
up the
correct?
bucket was an
Well,
accident.
Never mind. The bucket
So,
was wrong.
I just
Stanley
want
took
to
the door in his mouth to
try
go back to the
something else. I just want to see.
said the bucket.
Also, what is
Don't
this?
go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What if I disobey the bucket? I mean,
Good, said
the floor
bucket.
down there isn't the only
Now
place
ride
we
the
can
lift
jump
all the way to
to.
the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose
what
not
if-
to think about this obvious fact.
What if
He
we
was firmly
do
convinced that the bucket had
this
spoken to
instead?
him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
But I didn't. I did not. Look at this. I'm breaking out. What happens now? Danger. Danger everywhere. Oh, I remember this. 2B3.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets
No
past
buckets.
this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here? Unless, what if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket? I suppose that would
Just a
explain
rabid
lot
dog.
about your behavior up to this
Yeah.
point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game.
Just a
if not
rabid
less quickly.
bucket-holding dog.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Well, isn't that ominous? Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. Alright, here we go. This is horrible. Oh, that's eerie. What is this? Is this
Now
a
then,
bucket?
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios,
Whoa.
and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
I'm just curious, what does this look like if I, like, change my brightness? I can't change my brightness from here for some reason. Alright.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket.
Sorry,
Okay,
it's an
let's
annoying
begin.
noise. I'm just so used to clicking constantly. Is this a
this a
bucket? I don't know, guys. Is this a bucket or is this not a bucket? Dude, this is a freaking game show. Guys, what do we think? Is that a bucket or not? Is that a bucket? Because I'm not so sure. Can I phone a friend? I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. It looks good. Nah, fake bucket. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that's a bucket.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual.
Oh, okay. Very clever. Very funny. Man, that did not go how I expected it to. Now, real buckets of stickers.
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
I don't know. I don't trust anything now. Is that a bucket? What if it's just a 3D printing of a bucket, huh? I think the stickers are the real thing. When we found this bucket, it didn't have stickers, but when we put the stickers on it, we made it a bucket. Well, it was actually the narrator who did that, to make sure that we knew it was a bucket. I don't think it's a bucket either, guys.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual
I
bucket.
swear I haven't seen this before. I swear I've not seen this. What?
Item
I
3.
friggin' called
Is
it.
this a bucket?
I freaking called it. I swear I've not seen this before, guys. Oh my god, dude. It's a Jedi trait. He can see things before they happen. Holy shit, I just freaking called it. I'm gonna say this one is real, because I don't know what gag they would have next.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Rule of 3, bro. I'm too good. Rule of thirds. I'm just built different. I'm too good. I'm too good.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Could be. Can I get a closer look? Because I'm not sure. I think it might be. What do you guys think? I'm gonna say it Maybe, yeah, I'm gonna say it is.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Let's just move
I
on
am
to the next
incredible,
one.
thank you. I'm just picking the funniest answer. I didn't expect to get them all right so far. I wanted to see what happened if I got it wrong.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct. This is a bucket.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? I'm confused.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No, it's a hat. It's just upside down.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
Schrodinger's bucket. Trick question, that's quite good.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one.
Yes,
Let
it's a
me see.
bucket.
It should be around here somewhere. Okay, you and I both know
It's
there
a bucket.
isn't anything here. It's
clearly a
and I don't
bucket.
appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is
Nothing
something,
is a bucket.
and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing? Answer me straight, Stanley. Do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
I'm gonna say no.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
Is
What
this
is
a bucket?
What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat
This is
adrift.
hilarious. I love
Do
this.
any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket? Stanley, I can't keep doing this.
Oh.
I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Okay, here we go.
No. The buttons don't do anything.
What happened? Is everything gone?
Does it erase
Why did
buckets
everything
based on my
disappear?
choices?
Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
What?
My God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not
The
a bucket
entire
either.
game was a
No,
bucket.
This is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that
Yes,
issue, but it doesn't
yes.
change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what. I'll reset everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay?
Thank you.
And we'll know that it's all a bucket.
All a
And if
bucket.
you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
Hush,
Who
hush,
knows
understood.
what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
I mean, you can hold water inside of you, so you're kind of a bucket, I guess. I guess I technically am. A bucket of sorts.
All of his co-workers were
We got this
gone.
again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Dog mode
Perhaps he had
reset as
simply
well.
missed a memo.
So it's giving us the option again. I'm actually going to switch it off. I've had enough of dog mode. Dog mode was fun. Yeah, the whiteboard ending.
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man, and Stanley clutched the bucket.
Right, what
tight
endings
to
have we
his
not
chin.
done with the
This was
bucket
not
yet?
the correct way to the meeting room.
I
Stanley
actually...
had felt the bucket calling to him.
Trying to
telling
think.
him that
I
the
think we've done all the
employee
wrong
lounge
ways
was
with the
simply
bucket.
place to be.
I need to ditch the bucket.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned
Oh,
out
man.
to be correct? Well, no, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to
You
the
know
meeting
what?
room.
I think we already did this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Said the
Because I need to do an ending
Don't
without
go to
the
meeting
bucket.
room. Go
Also,
somewhere
is there
else.
any chance
The
I can
cargo
reach
lift,
that?
Yes, go there. Go to
any-
the cargo lift.
Wait! Oh, I had no idea! Where does this go? No. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's so much here. Guys, I didn't even realize you could just literally walk down here. And I've got the bucket. A little bit of walking around. And there is our next collectible. Our, Stanurine? Or, Figley? Look at that. Beautiful. I wonder if you could drop down there and survive. There's probably a kill box, to be honest, but,
You're getting close now, Stanley.
at that.
You've
5 out of
nearly
6.
gotten all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one.
Look at that.
And then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then.
Yeah.
Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all.
Yeah.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines.
Figler
None of us
Anlarines.
can.
No. Cool! Feels good. But I gotta say, there's a new path here, and now I want to explore. What is this? This is an entirely new thing. I've never seen this before. Whoa. What is this? This wasn't in the original game, I don't think. Okay. Weird. What happened here? What are we looking at? The big old brick walls. And all of these narrator dialogues. Ooh. Okay. Got all these narrator dialogue VHS tapes. Are they VHS tapes? Or... No, I think they are VHS tapes. No, cassette tapes, not VHS. I was like, no, they're too thin. They're too small. Oh. I didn't get a good look at that. Narrator sound system.
This is day number 295.
Who is this?
Tape number... I don't even know.
Narrator. Evidence
I've lost
252.
Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense
What on earth?
anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel
Dude, I'm telling you, it's
every
mimetic.
time I pick it up.
Should try again. That one cut
No
a
matter
fresh
how
on
many
mine.
times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it
What
down,
on earth?
it doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the
When
world
did-
so
what happened?
differently.
This
when
game's
this
tone
bucket
just drastically
in
shifted.
My arms. Why everything feels so. What do I
is
do with this
creepy.
treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden
What the
ticket.
hell is going on?
But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me. What's that? Who's there?
What is happening? This is legitimately creepy. What on earth just happened? That was legitimately creepy. Huh?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hang on.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if I go there without the bucket? That was not in the original
When Stanley
game.
came to
I'm
a
pretty
set of
sure.
two open doors. This was not the correct way.
What
to
if
the
I go
meeting
there
room,
without the
and Stanley
bucket?
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too much, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whoa.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
So-
incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, so use this ramp, and then you can just hop over here. Oh, look at that. I could go over there, but we don't need to. We've already been out here. Look at this place. Imagine me want to go out there. Pretty sure you can't. What if I go down here without the bucket?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Creepy.
So far off the beaten
It's like we're
path
broken
that
outside
it
of the
seemed
game.
office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
This
that it
is
seemed the office
creepy.
had begun. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Oh wow, that's it. That was a lot less intense without the bucket. That was just like a movie plot twist ending.
Wonderful. Stanley
When
was
you
alone.
take the bucket, it's weird.
Finally. This is great, he thought to
wasn't alone
himself.
before.
This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Well, we'll see about that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
Guys,
not the
I'm gonna
correct
do
way to
some
the
stuff
meeting
without the
room, and
bucket for a
Stanley
little
knew it
bit.
perfectly well.
I'm gonna go
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
check out a
lounge
couple
first,
more
just to
endings.
admire it.
Just over this way.
And here it was, the lounge.
There's a couple
But
more.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
Yeah.
first open
Like
door
how his
on
voice
his
is more
left.
natural here. It's a nice detail. Yeah, the narrator talks a bit differently with some of the new recordings
Stanley
to
was so
emphasize
bad
the
at following
bucketness.
directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Anyway. Now,
Look, Stanley, I think
I'm
perhaps
gonna go
we've
this
gotten off
way
on the wrong
first.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
Then
can
again,
be difficult.
yeah,
but
let's
the
do this
fact
first,
is that
actually.
The story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
alright.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Alright, here we go.
Reach out to her. If you can truly place
Just
your
because I haven't
faith
done
in
this
another,
one yet,
then pick up the phone.
we're gonna do this. $427. Ooh, I don't remember
Stanley,
this.
is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry
I
to keep
actually
you
don't
waiting.
remember this.
I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Oh boy, this scared me the
Okay,
first time I
there
saw
we
it
go.
quite a bit.
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your
It's just a mannequin.
Gotcha.
Really creepy.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
What?
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Damn.
I'm trying to get you
Who'd
to
want to
see
commit
something.
their life to you. That's
Come inside.
savage.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Oh yeah,
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Man, I remember this. Good morning, employee 47. Press G on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the
But
inconsequential
yeah, the
nature of
apartment's
his
way
existence.
smaller in this one. But Life with the Bucket was better, honestly. Life with the Bucket was epic.
Look at him there, pushing
Yeah, look, the
buttons,
environment
doing
changes
exactly what he's told to do.
As you,
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now
It changes
he's
into
going
your office,
home.
I think.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Now I have to just press buttons.
But in his mind,
This
in his
is like
mind, he
the
can go on
actual,
fantastic adventures.
like,
From
Stanley
behind his desk,
experience.
Stanley
Like, you're literally
dreamed of
pressing
wild
buttons like he
expeditions
does.
into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, that's H to
And
watch
so
TV.
he began to fantasize about his own job.
Not even here.
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Yes. Press Z to spend time with the boys.
So he went further.
He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
This ending's just sad, man.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
It's all in his head.
Down one path lay an
That's what
enormous
they did the
round
movie
room
thing again.
with monitors and mind controls.
Oh, boy.
And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many
A line,
directions.
TM.
And down another was a game with a baby.
We haven't
And
found
he
that one
called
yet,
it
actually, have
the
we? The
Stanley
baby game.
Parable.
I don't think we've seen that one yet. Press B to tell your kids
It
a
was
story.
such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Always is.
Perhaps
Very
if he
big
played
game.
just one more time.
Press P to tell your wife
But
you
there
love
is
her.
no
And
answer.
she's gone.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press L to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button,
damn.
do not do it.
Press J to be at work in the morning. Let's see what happens. Because, Super Soul, you make a point. I mean, this is a mess about real life. I'm sitting here just following orders, just pressing buttons. It's all meaningless. Playing these computer games, it's all meaningless. I derive my own meaning from it, but, you know, there's a point to be made. God, I don't know why I'm yawning. Well, I'm not pressing a button, but nothing's happening. I think this is the tragedy of the story. I have to press it to progress. So, I'm just going to do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's
There it
electing
is.
to kill himself?
The Office.
How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press O to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again. And
Please
Stanley pushed a
die.
button. And
Oh
I
my
tried
God.
again. And Stanley pushed a button.
And the light goes out, symbolic. And then Stanley dies. It's such a sad ending. It's just eerie. This game is really scary in its own way. This game, I think this game is a psychological horror game, honestly, when it wants to be. It's a
Already this was
psychological
uncomfortable,
game.
and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, not everyone is so lucky to have
I'm have a bucket.
But Stanley is a very
Taking
lucky
my
fellow.
bucket.
Very lucky indeed.
You know, I'm gonna go this way this
Stanley
time.
clutched the
I'm gonna
bucket
go left.
tightly to his chest.
I don't like
and
that
entered
ending.
the door on his left.
Wait, I was gonna go right. I was gonna go right. I still need to find the last one of the Stanlerines. We've already done broom closets, which is a classic. Not today. We've already gone down
Through the
there
staircase,
with and
Stanley
without the
and
bucket.
walked upstairs to the boss's office.
We've already been here. We found the executive bathroom figurine, which is a classic. We've already done this with and without the bucket. Oh, hello. I don't remember being able to go here. Hold on, this is new. I don't remember this. What is this? What am I looking at? Business strategy. Kill the pandas! Jesus. This seems unnecessarily violent. It's definitely interesting how 70% of the endings are just silly jokes with funny bucket, and then the rest are just intense existential horror. But yeah, the real life routine aspect does apply. What is this? I am the most expensive boss. Can we go down here? Oh, hold on. I remember this. Is this the baby game? I remember the original baby game, but I don't think we've been here with the bucket. I know this music. This is Kevin McLeod, I think. The Cloud. It was in Tycoon Sons, Lumberco. This is kind of creepy. Not gonna lie. Man, we finally here. Bro, we're literally in the same. What? Huh? Hang on. Does it matter which one I press? Let's go up. Up, up, up. Right, we're just gonna sit and wait. Oh boy. I need to go AFK, take a break, get something to eat, just 5 minutes. I don't know how long we're gonna be here, so tell you what guys, if you are enjoying the stream, leave a like, subscribe, it helps me out. It's not much, but you know, it does a lot for me. And if you haven't already, have a go at the question of the day. The winner who gives the best answer, I will give a shout out. Link to their YouTube channel in the description, same as today's charity shout out, Kidscape. And Kidscape, as you could probably guess, are an anti-bullying charity that does programs to support children who are being bullied. It's a really important thing. Bullying's a fairly universal problem, I think, and it's definitely, you know, something that we should be vigilant about. So if you want to go donate or support in any way you can, check it out. They have a parent advice line, which is pretty good if that's relevant to you. Link is in the description, as is everything else, including the game, my other YouTube channels. You know, it's all down here. And that is the slickest, cleanest break quote that I've done. There's a certain order I say things in, and they're supposed to flow one into the other. And I forget to mention, your YouTube channel will be linked in the description if you're the best QOTD. I forget to motivate people with that. I don't think this actually does anything until you press the button again. What if I press down? Is it just... You know what? I'm gonna go AFK. We'll see if we're still here when I get back. I'll be right back, guys. 5 minutes. I'll see you in a moment. I come back, it's been like 5-10 minutes, and he's still going. This just goes on forever. Beautiful. I know I missed it, but beautiful. I gotta check that back. I just had a banana, and I got a sandwich. I got chicken, salami, and hummus. Not ketchup, not butter. I got hummus in this sandwich. I don't suppose we're actually on a different floor if anything's changed, if it's just the same old thing.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not
I tell you what though,
indication
I've
of
discovered
anything
my new
like.
intro music. I've
Crushed
discovered
by
my
the
new
weight of
intro
this
music.
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire,
already done
if
this.
not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket
It's delicious.
and he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spirit, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
We've already done this. Hold on. I know we haven't done yet.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I need to not pick up the bucket.
Simply missed a memo.
Because there are endings. 2 endings, I just realized. That I want to do without the bucket before I pick up the bucket again. This is different. Weird.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
mentioned
wanted to
this
stop by
in the
the
last
employee
stream.
lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
There's a hole there.
But eager to
It
get
was
back to
okay.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Actually, can that be opened again? No, you can. Oh, cool.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What door just closed? Or opened?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
But I
else
want to
can
go
be
get this
difficult,
ending
but the fact
without
is that
the
the story
bucket.
has been about nothing but you all this time.
And I think I know which one it
Someone
is.
You've been neglecting,
We haven't done it
Stanley.
yet.
What? Really?
Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration
Yep.
for others?
Oh, what's this?
Are you
Yep.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help
But yeah,
you.
no
to
buckets
show you
past this
something
point.
Beautiful.
But we can go through
Let
now.
me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Here
Give me
we
a
go.
chance. Now listen carefully. This is
The
important.
last...
Stanley walked through the red door.
Guys! The white door. The final collectible. Oh, it's beautiful.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly.
we
Savor this
go.
moment, Stanley. This is a real
Yes.
accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Love it. The joy was in the exploration and the journey, guys, not the reward, not the destination. Journey, not the destination. But I prefer blue, it's more on brand.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red
Oh, I don't
door.
think so.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red
Nah.
door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You
Red
want to know so
door.
badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've
Yes.
chosen? Well, don't let me
I'm
stop you.
committing. Yep, I remember this now.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
It's just
Broken rooms,
unfinished.
exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah, this is cool, interesting.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
What if I didn't? Oh, you bastard.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel
Sorry,
free
guys,
to be
gotta eat.
honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Alright, fine. This is hilarious. I love this.
Oh,
ending.
of
It's great.
course. A 3.
3 for 3
Really?
doors.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings. Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
The Stanley Parable worldwide leaderboard. Is this real? Are those actual users or is it made up? Speedruns, number of doors and endings chosen. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro? And the worst 3% players pick the blue door. 9,328th will last. Your Stanley Parable career. Does this loop? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see all of this. Our friends list is empty. 98.9% of players are more attracted than Stanley. And 73.7% of statistics are made up. Alright, now I'm going to go through this one this time.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
I'm going to troll him.
Honest answers, please.
I'm going to troll him. I'm going to put 3 again.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity
Yes.
to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right. And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your
Just like real life. Four hours. Would you guys want to see me actually do that? Because the 4 hours isn't a... I mean, I could do an entire stream on just this. Doesn't he actually respond if you try and mute the game? If you do this. Okay, this is bearable. You just gotta remember to keep clicking. Like, imagine 4 hours of me just chatting with people while we do this. And at any time, I can bring the audio back. But that's the thing, if you actually play it for 4 hours, you get something. And that's the reason I'm bringing it up, because I know about that. I'm gonna let him enter the fire, though, because I want to get on with other things today.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I got bored.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Here we go. I love this bit. It's one of my favourite parts of the Stanley Parable.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot. Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture
I know what
outward
game
and
this
see
is.
what else is out there.
I forget the name, but I know what game this is. That was a Minecraft noise. This is... I don't remember the game. Something about a radio. You have to keep an eye out for the Yeti, the Bigfoot. What was the game called? Don't remember. This is also similar to the Bigfoot game. Yeah. I would actually have to focus later on because there's more buttons. Wow. And it's punishing, isn't it? Because if you mess up, you have to start all over again. So there wouldn't be room for failure. You can come down.
No, it can't be.
Yeah, I forget the name of this game, but I know what this is. 8-Bit Ryan played the demo years ago, like 2016, 17. It was a very long time ago.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Jonesy Lake.
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
What on earth?
You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Man, he really doesn't like open world, does he?
We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, I want to play
Preferably
this
something
one.
with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable
No!
walls.
Please. Oh,
Okay.
I can't fit through.
think this will be just the thing.
Man, this is different.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I
Rocket
had in
League?
mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game
Hang on
design.
a second. Did they
Stanley,
change?
if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally
Did they
impressed.
change which games they parodied? Because in the original, I remember there being Portal 2
Okay, so what exactly
and
do we do
Minecraft.
here? Let's
But
see.
this wasn't in
There
the
are lots
original.
of cars here in the back, but
Rocket League
obviously
didn't
there's no
exist
racetrack.
when this
Okay,
game
I'm
first came
seeing
out,
that
I
there's
think.
a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what
boy,
fun.
sports
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Could they at least give me a
Yes,
car?
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball.
Where's the
Have
ball?
fun.
Where? Oh, hello! Wow, that came out of nowhere. Hey! Hey, I can go way faster now. Okay. It's not like actually having a car, but yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's score.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
I'm gonna
Is
go
it
put this
better
in the goal.
than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Maybe. We'll have to wait and
Stanley,
see.
I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball
Sportsologist.
generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more
Oh
euphoric
yes, I love balls.
experience. I'm going to
Multiple
try
balls
it
can be
out.
very
Here comes
euphoric,
another
as we
ball.
all know. I like my balls in pairs at minimum.
Yes. Oh,
at
goodness,
this.
that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stanley, I'm like a child.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
That was an
How will you
accident.
write a story without me? You can't do it. You know
This
that.
is new.
Stanley.
This wasn't in the original. Alpha, beta, work in progress. Please rate your experience. The Stanley Alpha test. This is different, dude. It's completely... Oh, no! Oh, that was an accident! Oh my god, guys, we've fallen too deep. This is our FNAF world all over again. We went too deep into the code. Oh god, this is creepy. I don't like this. What is this? This is honestly kind of eerie. I'm afraid. And also, it's reverted to Gmod sounds. That's like Source Engine Half-Life. It's the Stanley Parable in Source Engine. It's even got the same graphics of like Half-Life. Okay, I'm guessing this is the right way. 425, 427 is us, so. Oh, here we go. Source Engine Stanley Parable. What on earth? Is this door gonna shut behind us? Is there anything to interact with here? No? I'm actually kind of scared, guys. I don't like how quiet it is. I mean, it was originally a Half-Life 2 mod. I guess this is really going back to the roots. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will get here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
This is creepy. Dude. Stanley was just in, like, Source Engine Purgatory. Half-Life 2 style Stanley Parable. That was honestly scary. Just down there in complete silence with, like, all the dim, windowless corridor.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers.
Oh.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one.
Oh.
Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than...
The memory zone! We're going back!
Just one more time.
I didn't think we'd actually be going back to the memory zone. Look at this! Guys, it's the thumbnail shot. Man, what a plot twist. The memory zone, guys. It's here. We're going back. Oh, are we gonna have to go back to the skip button, though? I don't want to do all of that again. The skip button and the Steam reviews, those were not fun. I think I'll just restart the game before I go there. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. That's cool. Now remembering. What a status update. I like this room. It's like weirdly like gothic and old-fashioned. And then out here. Oh! It's just marvelous. Alright, let's go. But yeah, man, that Source Engine thing was eerie. This game is just so clever. Whoa, hold on a second. This is different. What's all this? This wasn't here before. Wait, oh, it's a new exhibition then, I'm guessing? Feels nice to be back here. I never thought I'd see this again. Oh no, we have been here before.
Where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain?
We did. I remember, yeah, it was. The first one was here.
It'll never be like that again, Stanley.
I can actually move around it this time. But yeah, I remember this. It's very weird, honestly. So can I collect it again? Wait, what? 7 out of 6? There's more than 6? Or do they, like, repeat themselves?
And here was a second
Yes.
Stanley.
Wait.
You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Hang on. We're gonna get 12 now? We're recollecting all of them?
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I'm pretty sure it was under stairs before boss's office. Pretty sure we did this one first. Also, this is a weird room. I'm pretty sure it was under the stairs first, though.
No. Under the stairs was the 4th place you found
Really?
the fig Anley, not the 3rd. Well, I guess perhaps
The names keep
Memories like
changing.
these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they?
Yeah.
You know what? If under the stairs feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making judgments?
Guys, I feel like I collected in the 3rd place. Screw the facts. That's funny. And, oh, it's like blocked off. Can't go up there. That's quite funny. Okay. Then what about this?
Let's see. What came next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being
we
in this
didn't.
room, but it's here in the memory zone.
No.
so it must have happened.
Hold on. I've never been here before. What is this? This is new. I've literally never seen this. I don't know what this room is, but I've never seen it before. That's weird. 10 out of 6. Why's there a big pink apple? So strange. Huh. What else we got here? Triple archway. Oh!
This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special.
That's
It was in
cool.
the warehouse. I remember
It's like
it
a
so
new
clearly. In fact,
area.
because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
The video?
Enjoy.
What? Oh my god. They did like a proper 2012 Windows Live Movie Maker video. Dude, I used to use this editing software. I've made these videos back when they were like an actual thing. That's so funny. The stock images, the low quality resolution, and all the funny transitions with the music. You found it in the cargo. Thanks for watching. What on earth? Credits. Best boy, the narrator. Copyrighted the narrator.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
That's
I spent
so
a lot of time
funny.
making that
I
video,
love
but
that.
it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on
8
anything else.
minutes. Now I have to agree. I gotta ask though, can I jump off? I can't. There's an invisible wall this time. I really thought I'd be able to jump off, but no, it's not happening. Fair enough. 11 out of 6. We got one more. Where are we going? Boss, I don't want to go down here. Oh, okay, no, it's different. They put something else here. That's fine. There's nothing here. There's some boxes. I don't like the sound. It's a very weird place. DJ, welcome. Also, what's this? 2
And then,
D5.
Stanley, then we came to the last collectible,
Ah,
the
yes.
final figurine, right here by the
Yes.
red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my
Yeah.
mind, perhaps because it was
Yeah.
the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works?
I think they
All
actually
I know
are,
is that
they
this
would've-
is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the
Yeah,
other
DJ.
moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Ooh. DJ, welcome to the stream, my dude. 12 out of 6. Okay, that's weird. Not going to question it. Stanley Parable logic. And it doesn't matter which door we go through because it's the same this time. So I'm going to go red. Look at this. It's not the adventure line. That's the death line. The black line of evil. Very ominous. Also, look at all this. Those arrows. Whoa.
And then there was no more. because we've
Oh,
caught
that's
up to the
weird.
present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward
Recursion.
into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
You are in the present. Oh, well, that was sudden. I didn't even get to see what was on my left. I think it was just like a plant pot.
No, I'm not done.
What?
I'm ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
What?
Is there some way we can
The
stay
loading
here
went
and keep
back.
enjoying these figurines?
The loading
Let's
screen went
go
back.
backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction.
The past.
See how that feels.
Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool. Let's give that a go. What the hell, though? This is so strange. Alright. I'm gonna trace my steps. It's not displayed twice for me,
Yes,
DJ.
The room with the red
Hello.
and blue doors.
Is this gonna be
I
13?
remember this.
13 out
I
of
must say,
6.
Of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind.
My guy.
Let's keep going. I want more.
That was like a minute ago. That was like 60 seconds. Dude, the fake outs are just crazy. But anyway, I'm doing great, thanks. I'm wondering if I should actually do a 4-hour stream playing the baby game in Stanley Parable. Otherwise, I'm thinking, man,
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember
this
the video we
is
watched?
a game, all right. Oh my god, it's playing it again, all sped up.
Yes, I
That
love
video,
that video.
it's very nostalgic. I love that video we watched 2 minutes ago. Crazy, absolutely flabbergasted. But yeah, man, this is such a great commentary on nostalgia and the past. This is, oh my gosh, this game is just so philosophical and clever. Like,
Still
I can
don't remember the
immediately
pink room,
understand.
Stanley. Still no memory of this.
Yeah, I
one.
don't know what's
Good
up with
room,
this, though.
A solid room.
Yeah, very weird. I don't know why this exists here. But I think this appears for the one you didn't pick
These
previously.
really were a treat to hunt down.
Like,
you
if
know,
you- the one you
there
didn't
had been
pick?
any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them.
keep saying
I'm
that.
very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
But yeah, let's go. Ooh, can I go to the boss's office this time? Is that possible? Is that allowed? Oh no, there's just an invisible wall here. We can't go back. Oh well, whatever. But yeah. Man, these sounds are weird.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember.
I love that
too.
the name changes every
the
time, though.
past
It's
is
funny.
truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
It's like we have a choice. And, you know, there are... you know what? I'm not going to answer that question. But yeah, I'm absolutely vibing. This game's a ton of fun. Here we
This
go.
is it. The very first
very
one we
first,
found
and now
in
the
the
very
exhibit
last.
where I introduced you to the Figlarines.
Look at
Oh,
this.
I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
18 out of 6. I guess we're going to go through the rest of the memory lane stuff. Collect them all. Oh, we're back in the exhibition. Whoa, kind of. That's new. Collect them all. Collectibles. Yeah. Dude. Oh, I know what this is. I remember the museum. Oh, it was so much fun. It's good to be back. There's nothing else. Yeah. But before this, it's taking us right back to the new content that we started the game off with. I can't even remember how we got on
It's
this.
the terrible new content that we were originally
The jump
sold
circle.
on. I
Yeah.
remember hating it back then. But time does put a rosy filter
Yeah,
on
we've
everything.
used up
In
all our
fact,
jumps.
I dare
That was
say
so
I'm
dumb.
actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the past is.
The
I want
jump
more.
circle.
More
New
memories.
content. Seriously, it was only like a couple days ago, but damn, the new content, that was awesome. I want to replay it again, like genuinely, because it's just so funny and well written. And whoa, what is this?
Oh yes, the two
Is this like the
doors.
original game
Who could
now?
have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
The OG. I mean, this is the entire game defined. And also, again, they both go to the same place. Look at that. What's this? The office.
And before everything else,
The
there was
very
your
first
office.
thing. Is it going to take us to the old menu screen next? It's going to
Is
be
there
like,
anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
the oldest,
There's
most
something I feel I can remember. I
nostalgic.
can remember. I can remember.
Oh. OG menu screen? Trailer?
Yes,
Alpha? Beta?
I'm remembering something now.
Whoa.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was
It's playing the intro cutscene in
I used to make
reverse.
big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason.
Dude,
Why did I
the
invent
filter.
Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again.
0-player
I
game
can do
incoming?
it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good.
Last
I did enjoy
chance?
telling his story.
Is this the end of the
very
game?
much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Dude, what even triggered this whole thing? I don't remember. Is this the end? Well, you know what? That's actually kind of perfect. Because the last ending... I said earlier I had two endings in mind. One of them was taking the bucket with us. When we jumped off the cargo lift, which we already did. The very last thing
All
now...
of his co-workers were gone.
We've done
What
this
could it mean?
ending, we've done this
Stanley decided to go
achievement.
to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
We've
missed a memo.
done pretty much all the main endings.
It takes a lot of humility
Except
to carry
one.
a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego.
We've
and
done
then
the
proceeded.
new content with and without the bucket. I don't know why this is different. And you know, we've gone through the left door with the bucket, we've gone through the right door with the bucket.
Stanley
We went
clasped
to the
bucket
lounge,
tightly
we went
his
to the
chest
cargo lift, we
and
jumped
entered
off.
the door
We
on
went to
his
see the
left.
wife and then the bucket. We got like the secret tape thing, and we went and did the baby game thing. We went down the elevator and we got the endings with and without the bucket there. This way, we went to the broom closet already, we've done that. You know, we've collected all the Stanley figurines.
Still no one was here.
And it's disappeared
Stanley
now, it's
needed
back
the
to
bucket's
normal.
warmth and comfort now more than
We've
ever.
done the broom closet
Perhaps
again,
his
with and
boss's
without the
office
bucket. We've
was
gone
where
down
he'd
the
find
stairs,
answers. Coming to a
with
staircase,
and without the
Stanley and
bucket.
bucket walked
We've-
upstairs to the boss's office.
We've got a couple more endings to do. We already went here, collected the Stanley figurine. We went through the elevator in the room that was over here. You know, we already looked at this. Spent 5 minutes there. And we've already gotten up to
Stepping
here,
up to his
with
manager's
and
office,
without the
Stanley
bucket.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes. But you see, there are a couple things we haven't done yet. There's
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards
Two
an
main
unknown
things.
fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
haven't been down here in a while. Oh, whoa, portal too much. That goes far. But
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
we haven't done the escape ending with or without the bucket. This is something I need to do yet. This is something I still have yet to do. But if I've only got time for one more ending, if I can only do one more ending, then I know exactly which one I want it to be.
The lights rose.
Jumping off the
on an
railing in the
enormous
mind control
packed
room.
with
Haven't tried that
television
yet.
screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing.
That was
and
not
into the dark
intentional.
void below.
That was an accident.
Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket. which
Oh.
safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to
That
do
was an
next,
accident. I did
Stanley
not
wondered.
intend to do
Stanley
that.
and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous
I
pit,
thought it was
and
the
so
next
eventually
room
they
with the
decided that the
computers.
best thing to do would be
With
to
the
simply
with the
get
monitors
comfortable
and
down
the buttons.
So they set up a little couch and relaxed.
How?
It really wasn't so bad down here. A bit cold, perhaps.
Oh.
After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves
Oh, this
as
was
well,
not
and a
the
sort of
plan.
kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis. But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home.
Okay,
In fact, after some
that's a
time,
curveball.
Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there, never been able to unearth the many mysteries of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling
That's from
on
the
his
end of the game when you
regrets, and the
escape.
state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh boy. It's always got to be scary.
The bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path.
Yeah.
It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
It was.
I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending.
Yeah.
This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible.
Wow.
Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed.
The bucket sighed?
It wasn't an ending, but it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually.
I mean, I guess.
It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
Oh, wow. Is that it? That's it? The two of them waited for a very long time. It will become an ending eventually. The bucket was counting on it, and I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do this. It was a misinput. It was a misinput. Oh, fine.
But Stanley...
Yeah, begin the game again. We've already gotten that one.
Someone was following Stanley.
I'm guessing without the
He
bucket,
was
yeah, that
sure
one
of it.
funny song
if
we
he
found.
checked over his shoulder now,
Now
he would
I
surely
wanna
catch
see-
them. It was only a matter of time.
Now I want to see if what if I do that without the bucket?
When Stanley came to a set of
I
two
thought
open
I'd found
doors,
all the
he entered
endings
the door on his left.
in the original, or at least all of the non-bucket endings, but no, there are more. I've never done this, never seen this. I think it might be new. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. Thank you.
Yet there was not a single person here
But,
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
opening the broom closet,
Stanley decided
'cause I
to
have
go
to.
up to his boss's office.
Look at this.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I need to go through this again. Hold on. You do get the code. It's 2845.
Stepping into his manager's office,
I just
Stanley
remember
was
the
once again
pattern. It's top,
stunned
bottom,
to discover
left,
not an
middle.
indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even
I
have a
forgot
single
about
minute to
this!
just let the narrator
Oh
talk.
my god, I forgot
That
about
kind
this.
of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments
Oh my
with some
God.
calming new age music.
I forgot about this. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story. Wait, are we on track to get the speedrunning achievement? I just thought. Because there is an achievement for speedrunning.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Alright.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened
Calmly.
passageway.
Sure as hell I did. I'm speedrunning. Do-do-do-do. Let's go. This feels like some FNAF I wanted event repair levels. Dude. I gotta see now, like, I didn't even realize you could go off the railing in
Stanley
there.
walked straight ahead
And we
through the
still
large
need to
door
do the
that read
escape ending.
Mind control facility.
But yeah, we got off track, so I'm thinking maybe the narrator thought just one more to every just one more to every time we, you know, finish the game.
You've made it to the bottom of the
I forgot to
mind
even switch the
control
lights on
facility.
this time.
Welcome. You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content.
New content.
Bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content.
I wish I'd turned the lights on now.
To you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
Oh, I'm so special.
We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
That's so funny.
Good job.
Oh.
Good job.
Oh, that's what you meant. The same one that was linked when you scrolled to the bottom of the website page in the last stream.
You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful.
Man.
It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
I believe
you jumped down the catwalk. Mind control facility. Bottom thing. Oh my gosh.
Railings don't mean anything.
That's so funny.
Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Got an exclusive song, guys. This is cool. Honestly.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
And then it just resets you. Respect. That's really cool. You have to do it without the bucket as well.
Just a step through this door,
That's
Stanley
good.
thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Get out of my way. Okay, do we want you? You know, I'm actually going to go without. I'm going to go without. I just realized there's a couple more endings and they're all in that section past the mind control facility. We've already got all the funny, silly, goofy, random endings. We've gotten all the philosophical endings to the right and, you know, through here with the broom closet and such. But we haven't gotten any of the endings that actually connect with the story with the mind control facility. I'm speedrunning this again. I'm gonna do it again. Give me that new age music.
We all know the drill by now. Blah blah blah.
Never mind.
Oh, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
Never mind. Thank you. Oh, that's funny. If you play this one multiple times in a row, he's like, all right, we get it. That's good for speedrunners. That's funny. But yeah, what I want to do now is get on with finding. We're not going to escape. Not yet. I'm going to save that for the last.
Through the large door that read
the escape ending is going for last. Because I remember something. In the original game, the escape ending brought you to the museum. The Stanley Parable Museum. But there's an entire new museum for Ultra Deluxe in this game. So I don't know how that might have been altered. I don't know how that might be different. He spoke French. Ew. God, this French, disgusting.
The monitors jumped to life.
Vile.
Their true
Absolutely
nature
despicable.
revealed.
Yeah.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
You can jump down from here as well.
Screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
But yeah. Yeah, we can jump down if we want. Okay, right now, I am just heading on through.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
go.
No.
Stanley Parable.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was
Never.
unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it
Outrageous.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Alright, here we go. Where are we going?
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Now.
Controls labeled with
No
emotions.
bucket.
Happy.
The
or
very
sad,
first
or
ending we
content.
got.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this
We just
very
came
place.
through here, we
And as
followed the
cold reality of his
instructions.
past began to sink in, Stanley
we
decided
hit?
that this machinery would never
Off.
again exert its terrible power over another human life.
But this
For
time,
he would dismantle the controls once and for
instead of
all.
hitting off, I'm gonna hit on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Here it is.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort. I
If you
really
can get off
do.
the railing in
But you
here.
need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Can't
the
turn it off
controls
now.
off and leave.
Loading
If you
mind
want to throw
control
my story
systems.
off track, you're going to have to do much better than
Oh
that.
boy.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation
Oh
system.
dear.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Yep.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Look at that.
It's your time to shine.
Look
you
at
are the
that.
star. It's your
on
story
how
now.
epic
Shape it to your heart's desires.
this ending was.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy
And
it.
there's all these
Mere
buttons
moments until the bomb goes
compress.
off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
But none of them
More
actually do
time
anything.
to talk about you, about me. Where
Oh wait,
we
no,
going?
hold on.
What
There is
all this
something.
means, I barely know where to start.
But yeah, you have to figure out what buttons to
You'd
press
like
or
to know where
something.
your co-workers are. A moment of
While the
solace
time is
before
going.
you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them.
Look at that.
I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your
Oh,
office
look at
forever,
this.
pushing buttons endlessly and then
So wait, we gotta
dying
press
alone.
them in order. It says red
Other
1.
times, I let the office
two,
sink
that
into the
kind of thing?
ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Is that right?
I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try
Is
to
there
make
actually
sense
a
of
combination
everything
you
and
can
take back
press?
the
What's
control
this?
wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost
Oh,
hate to see
you
it
troll.
go. But I'm
What's
sure
this?
whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh boy.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on
Please
the clock,
do.
why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, I don't know if we can
Dear
actually
me,
stop
what's the matter,
this.
Stanley? Is it
All
that
these
you have no
buttons.
idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer
What is
that
this?
something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons.
I don't know if that
these
actually
colored
does
ones,
mean
Or maybe
anything.
this big red button. Or this door.
This is blue
Everything,
3 on all
anything.
the
Something
screens.
here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Dude,
One
really
soul?
entered his villain arc
Do you
with this.
have any idea what your purpose in this
Honestly,
place
this
is?
speech goes hard. I want this with the Pizza Sim
You're in
Nowhere
for
to
quite
Run
a
music.
disappointment.
But yeah,
And
I
here's
don't
a
think you
spoiler
can
for
actually do anything.
That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless.
Damn.
To see you made humble.
Oh.
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Dude.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Dude.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
Yeah, I might as well just wait it out now.
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the
Look
journey.
at that.
And believe me,
What
I
an
will
ending.
be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Damn. I want to get a screenshot at the end there. And then does it just load back up? Does it just load back up? The end is never the end. Is loading. Wow. I love that ending. That goes so hard. I want to see that music put over Nowhere to Run or vice versa, because that would be awesome.
Co-workers were gone. What could it
Bro
mean?
had his villain
Stanley
arc.
decided to go to the meeting room.
But now
Stanley
we gotta do the same thing with the bucket.
Gentle embrace, protective yet delicate, assertive yet compassionate.
There is this irony
Stanley clutched the bucket
about
tightly
control,
to his
isn't
chest
there? Because it's
and
like
entered
the
door on his left.
control of you know, the player versus the control that the narrator has. It's like actually they both
Still, no one was here.
have different amounts of
Stanley
different
needed the bucket's
situations,
warmth and comfort
and
now
not everything the
more than
narrator
ever.
says is true.
Perhaps his boss's
Because
office
sometimes
was where
he's
he
talked about, you
finds
know,
coming
he
to a
made
stand.
us
Stanley and the bucket walked
so that we could
upstairs
he
to
could
the
have
boss's
control. You know, after the
office.
whole Stanley figurine thing. But then in situations like in endings like that, he's like, oh yeah, this
Stepping
is
into his manager's office,
you know,
Stanley was once again stunned.
I just wanna
to
watch
discover
you
not
be
an
powerless.
indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Anyway.
Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Let's go.
guiding him? Yes. This is certainly the most logical.
Watch, the bucket will
explanation.
prevent the building from exploding. I bet the bucket's gonna save the day somehow. I bet the bucket is actually somehow gonna save the day. I think that would be epic. If the bucket somehow saves the day. Alright, let's go.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
Still not
ahead
gonna
through the
escape,
large
not just
door
yet.
that read, Mind Control Facility.
Alright.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Look at this.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Yes, the bucket and I. We both wondered. Alright, let's get it.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this,
The
and it
bucket.
very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring
Have we
it
heard this
that
yet?
everything would be fine.
The bucket almost burst into tears. As a bucket often does.
Was
I love
the bucket under
the
the mind control facility's
anthropomorphic
influence as
description
well?
of the bucket.
Had
It's
the
so
bucket
funny.
been told to do things it didn't wish to do?
No!
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Indeed.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's
Come on, let's go.
mind.
Now,
No!
it's almost
Screamed
7:30.
into the bucket. He
I gotta end the
couldn't
stream
accept it.
soon.
His own
But I
life
might
in
go a
someone
little
else's
over
control.
time.
Never!
just to
He
squeeze out an
squeezed the
ending or
bucket
two.
tighter. His one friend in the entire world.
Oh boy, here
At
we
this
go.
point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Alright, well, let's see it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of
We'll
it
do the
monitored
same
and
thing again.
commanded
I want to
from
see
this
if
very
it's any
place.
different.
And as the cold
goofy
reality
bucket.
of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. But at the last second, the bucket jumped in
The
and pressed
bucket!
the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
The
To take
bucket's
over
plan!
the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
Oh my
When
gosh.
suddenly, an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds. Silly,
What?
silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Silly birds. Guys, which one? What do we pick? I like this one with its wings spread out.
Stanley flipped through one video of
Oh, I
silly birds after
see.
another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Silly birds.
The mind controls
So
were
many.
only a facade to disguise its true intent.
What?
Had the bucket known this all along?
Silly
Stanley
birds.
marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest
What on
birds
earth?
imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best.
Dude, these endings are so
Stanley
out of left field.
was happy.
Wow. What a plot twist. Stanley finds happiness while being trapped. Hey, honestly, not the worst ending. Not the worst ending by far. I respect the birds. Good old silly birds.
All
I
of
love
his
silly
co-workers
birds.
had gone.
That's
What
so
could it
funny.
mean? Stanley
I'm not gonna
decided
activate
to
dog
go to
mode.
the
I don't
meeting
want
room.
it.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But I am going to take the bucket.
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever... Stanley
Now.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I love birds. Goose. Yes, goose. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have been streaming for 2.5 hours. It is 7:30. I gotta end the stream soon. So, what have we got left to do in this game? We've got the escape endings, with and without the bucket. And we've got our achievements. I know you guys can't necessarily see this, so I'll read it out. The achievements that we haven't collected yet, which I've already got in the original game, and wouldn't be too hard to get again, are 8, test achievement, please ignore, settings world champion, speedrun, super go outside, and commitment. Now, I don't think we've got time to do all of that in today's stream, so I might just leave this here and do a third stream getting the escape ending and trying to get the achievements. There's definitely more though. There are a couple more endings which I've missed, and I don't know how to get them, because I can remember the ending where you can see Stanley in here and you're above the ceiling watching him. It's a crazy meta ending. I think there was another one where you jump off a tower repeatedly or something, and the narrator's like really upset that you're trying to commit suicide or something. It was really creepy and dark. I'm trying to think what else there was. I think there's definitely a couple more
Stanley just
endings.
stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around
Oh!
and describe every fascinating
This is how
little
you do
detail
it!
of his inability to do anything.
I was
This is
trying to
why
think,
Stanley
what
and
have I
are
not
on
done?
Such good terms.
Where have I not gone? Where have I not gone? Tell you what, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. Next stream, we're gonna come back to this. For now, though, that's the end. This has been the Stanley Parable 2. And the problem is, guys, I can't exactly load the game for the intro next stream, because then you'll miss out on the joyful delight of whatever is going to be awaiting us next time we boot it up and set the time with the sliders. So I got to do this now and see what happens next. Developed by Crows. Yeah. Written by Davey Redden. Sure, okay. But what's here? What time is it? Does anyone really, truly know? Of course I don't. Nobody knows anything. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. Sure, I've adjusted all the game settings to your exact specifications, but who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. There's no more information for me to gather. I've collected all the data on you that I can, and I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. I guess some settings are just unsettable. But if I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything in the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games were meant to be played alone. You like being alone, don't you? Maybe that's maybe the only information I really learned about you. No, dude. I love playing games with people. That's why I live stream. Nah, you can come back. It's time for you to leave. There is still one more setting that we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again if you can find me. Talk soon. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Epilogue! We just unlocked the epilogue. This game has an epilogue. Right, I'll tell you what, guys. This series is going to be a bit longer than I thought. I don't know if we're going to do everything that I want to do in the next stream. So in episode 4 or 5, I guess we'll end up doing this epilogue. I don't know what they might have added though. But even if I get all the achievements, there's still a couple endings we haven't found yet. And now we have an epilogue. I'm not gonna start that until we're done. Until I'm sure I've done everything I want to. Obviously the last thing I'm probably gonna do, which is ironic considering all the memory room stuff, is the Super Go Outside achievement. I want to do those legitimately, guys. Currently, I've actually got the original Stanley Parable uninstalled because I'm currently working on the Go Outside achievement. And I last played it February 17th, 2021. It's already been 2 years, but working my way up to 5. 10 years for this one, though. Ooh, that's going to take a while. But, I don't know. We'll see. We're not done here. Not yet. Not even close. But I gotta go. That's the end of the stream. So yeah, there's an epilogue. But I'm gonna hold off on that as long as I can. I'm gonna do everything else first. So thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Jet links below. Support Kidscape. And support whoever wins the QOTD, if we do have any winner. Because I asked you guys, if you could add one more ending to this game, what would it be and why? And nobody actually gave a response. So unless you guys have any last minute QOTDs, stream's over, I guess. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm probably going to go back to Jedi Survivor tomorrow, if I am streaming tomorrow at all. But, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. There's a lot to do. But, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. That's it. If anyone's got any QOTDs. I don't have anything to say. Ignore my background. My background's a real mess. I mean, I haven't even had my calendar on show. It was supposed to be like, you know, marked and stuff, but, man, I just realized. It's the 2nd of May. It says on my calendar, 2:05. Dude, the month changed yesterday. I didn't even realize. We're in May now. I gotta keep up. Alright. But no QOTDs? You guys sure? You don't have anything to add? Nothing to say? Alright, well, in that case, thank you all so much for watching, and, stay hydrated.